we got a very quick goal out of the gate, and then they have punished us with 2 quick goals after that. Yeah. Well, from season 1, but yes. Oh, 100%. But you know what's scarier than that? The guy from Fortnite. The guy from Fortnite. That. Yep. At least they were laughing about it. I think it's more of a joke, but I don't know. This team is still kind of scary. Oh, buddy, good save. Ah. Yep. I'm not sure where everybody else is. They're having a time. So this is also not the game that you thought was coming first today. So it looked like they made a room, but we had no way to communicate with them. Yep. A lot of that auto stuff just doesn't work out like it should. And Rocket League has been the #1 showing for that. I'm not sure. We just made a custom match for this. I'll have to go check on states here in a few minutes. Is that a unicorn hat? No, or is it just, oh, I am not. I guess I'm not up to date on my Fortnite thing. Oh, I haven't played. I did, because it's similar to PUBG, right? Yeah. See, and I tried PUBG a few times, and I was honestly pretty bad at it. And then my friends, yeah, I liked what I'm a little bit better at Warzone, and I don't understand why. Maybe it's because I played that with my friends and we had a team. Maybe it's just because, yeah, maybe it's just I'm more familiar with Call of Duty. It's something that was already established. I don't know. Maybe it's because I poured a lot of my summer of oh man summer of Corona time into that game. Not the strongest start. Uh, I mean, considering they have a grand champ on their team and they're only up by 2, I think it's definitely something that we can deal with. That's um, I haven't come up with one yet, but I certainly can look. Sorry, I'm passing out the match info for the regional. It's funny, they like I put the school phone number down and they keep trying to the other coaches keep trying to text it. Right, but like I don't want I don't want a bunch of random people contacting me and texting me every day and having my personal contact info. Hey ARGS, can you guys buy me an iPhone 12? Honestly, it wouldn't be awful. Have you seen the new flippy smartphones? Yeah, I wanna play with one. I think that'd be a lot of fun. When Apple comes out with one in 10 years, then I guess I'll be allowed to touch it. Uh, it all started with the iPhone. I had the iPod growing up, and I was like, well, I guess I'll get an iPhone. And then I ended up getting an iWatch and an iPad, and then I just bought a Mac. Oh, that was close. Hmm. Yep. I had already bought a lot of movies and music on the iTunes store because I used to get the gift cards and
I'm
such.
calling out man.
That is how they get you.
Batman's world.
Um,
Hi.
so Mason, if you went to the zoo, what is the one animal you would make sure to go see while you were there?
See, that's a hard one because my favorite animal isn't at most zoos. I really like owls. I suppose.
They are a hoot.
Anyway, I don't know. I usually I don't really go to zoos all that often. I think I've been to a zoo 3 times in my life. No. My schools never did zoo field trips. My parents always figured I'd much rather see a movie. That kind of thing. I think my favorite zoo experience though was I don't remember exactly what zoo this was, but there was a zip line, not like a zip line, like an air tram type thing, and it went directly over to top the elephant and giraffe thing. And that was pretty sick. Yeah. I like penguins. I like seeing penguins. That's it.
Penguins are dope, but it is hard to.
Fair. So how's the games going? Ah. Oh. Sick. Yeah, but I mean, are you really an ARGS esports person if your mental isn't destroyed after a bad game?
Boom.
Trying to what? I need to do makeup work today, actually, after Overwatch practice. On a completely unrelated note, how long does it mock me take late work? Up until the day of? Yeah, he's cool. Okay. Yeah, which is why I'm saving it for last. Oh,
Man.
I need to. Give me a second. Gotta plug in my Ethernet cord. I forgot.
Yeah, I still have a decent amount of things left to grade. Not as much as I normally do, but yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be fun. Boom, tied up.
Nice. Good job, ARGS.
I don't know if I have a favorite animal to go see at the zoo. I will say last year during winter, like soon before things got shut down, I went to Florida and I went to like SeaWorld and Discovery Cove and Busch Gardens Tampa. And Busch Tampa is way different than Busch Williamsburg. It's like a giant zoo with some roller coasters in it. I am sad that I didn't realize that there was like a safari tour where you could actually go like feed the giraffes or something like that. Yeah. Woo. Good save. I will say I got to pet and ride a dolphin, so that's probably, I don't know if I consider that a zoo animal, but it was certainly my favorite to see in captivity. Really?
I don't like most fish, you know? Amoral. Amoral. Amoral sounds better. Immoral is weird. It's like a gray area.
That was a very close game.
Yes. I hope nobody I knew is morals aligned with dolphin morals. Those are not morals to aspire to. No, but no. Yeah. Hello?
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Apparently the regional match right now is going on, and it's a 3v2.
The three of the two.
The two.
Oh.
We're not two. Hey, at least all three of our players are available. I have the codes for that if this match finishes. I don't know.
Yes, Baba.
Bubba said hello to the stream. It should be worth going over. That other one didn't start until... I didn't even send them the code till 7 minutes ago. Yeah. Do y'all have any fun plans for spring break?
No.
That sounds fun. Oh, neat. I think we could stream that for esports.
Stream what? Oh, most definitely.
It's art related. Eh. I do like board games though. Dude. I would enjoy some Monopoly.
We don't play Monopoly. It's such an absurdly long game.
I think I have spent an entire week on one Monopoly game.
A week. Humphreys, have we ever told you the amazing tale of JoJo Monopoly?
JoJo?
Are you familiar with the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
No.
Okay, well, it's this anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's really wacky and kooky and crazy and whatever, right? It's bizarre. Yeah. There was a fan-made board game called JoJo Monopoly. It's just Monopoly with some extra, like, quirks added in to fit the JoJo's theme, right? So, me, Ethan, and Raleigh, and I think that was it, right? One night on Tabletop Simulator, which is like I don't know if you know about that. It's a tabletop game online thing. We were like, why don't we play some JoJo Monopoly? You know, why don't we try it out? And we did. That was at, I think, 7 at night. And yeah, it's a Tuesday or a Wednesday. We started at 7. I think we finally logged off that call at 1 in the morning. Yeah. I think it started off as like, haha, isn't this so fun? And by the end, it was like, it turned into, both of us were too stubborn to lose, but it just turned into incoherent shouting and crying and desire to go to bed. And then he didn't. So he had to stay up with us.
So, fun college story for you. Sophomore year, I lived in the dorms, and me and some friends, we were playing a game of Monopoly, and we called it quits. I think around 3:30 a.m. and it was exam week, and I had my what we call juries. I had my piano jury that morning, the next morning, where I had to go basically, it was like doing like a little mini recital where I basically perform everything for the professors that I had learned throughout the semester and all that goodness. Fight until the end. I did not wake up for that. I woke up to phone calls about missing it an hour later. So like I quickly got dressed. I went in, I showed up, and the professors like were not like they were upset, and they were also just kind of straight up rude about it. Oh yeah. But then I sit down, and it was like I don't think I was awake enough yet to register everything. And honestly, I tore up the music. I tore straight through it. I played everything just like I needed to. Did all my scales, did all that, and they kind of just they seemed a little shocked that I could actually like do everything like I was supposed to. I was like, all right, leave me alone. I'm gonna go back to bed. Is it not working?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, Rocket League. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't even know you guys the game had ended.
Honestly, it's like they were mechanically better than us, but like team wise and game sense, I feel like we were the same. They just had better mechanics. That's why they just beat it. That's why they beat us.
They were also just faster and they were way more consistent. So
They're just better players. It comes down to that, yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's anything specific. I just think we just need to play more together.
and become more like a lot more consistent.
Yeah, because y'all are able to do a lot of cool things. It's just we can't always get it on lock. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because like that one game where we came back and went to OT, it's like we like they were making mistakes just like us, but they were just like mechanically better, so it didn't hurt them as much as us.
Yeah,
If
and I
that makes
feel like
sense.
at that OT, as soon as we lost the kickoff, they were in such a better position than we were that they were able to pass it and just score.
Yeah.
So right now we are watching the regional match. It's actually a 3v2.
Why is it 3v2?
The other team just didn't have everybody available. And I guess that's how they wanted to do it. I would have thought they would ask for 2v2.
2v2 or something?
They didn't ask for it.
Okay.
And the guys just went in and did the thing. Did Josh change his name?
CEO Oman.
I don't know if that's Angela or Josh who changed their name.
What is it? What does it mean? It means something, dude. Yeah. I'm more concerned about why their clan tag is Arab, but is that clan tag?
Mm-hmm.
Basically.
Oh, it's like Oman is like an Arabian country, something along the lines of that.
Yeah, it's a country like right below Saudi Arabia.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Weird.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we lost the first one and won the second.
Let's go.
Do they keep going? How many games are there?
Oh yeah, it's the winner has to win 3,
Oh, okay.
and they're 1-1 at the moment. So there's at least 2 more.
Okay. Sick.
Well, hey, at least y'all's practicing with Sammy a lot. Seems to have helped him a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, as he assists the ball.
I've never seen that in my life. The
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 Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters one.
yeah.
It came out with the Halloween event thing.
Yeah.
When
I think this year or last year or the year before. I can't remember.
If it was the year before, then I wouldn't know.
I'm looking through Twitter and somebody said Zack Snyder's gone unhinged. He released a 4-hour version of Interstellar. He didn't even touch that movie. I don't know. It was funny in my brain. It's less funny when I say it out loud. Rocket League's gone well. Yeah. Yeah.
To be fair, the enemy team kind of just scored on themselves there, but we'll take it.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
See an enemy?
CNN.
Still no email from the Smash coach.
About what?
Actually having a match.
Oh.
Oh, Bubba, is it dinner time? It is 5 o'clock.
Yep.
So, British people, right? True.
I need to go ahead though. I have a
Yeah, same.
Hey, yeah, you guys are good. Good.
Bye.
Are we all? Oh, neat.
Oh, that was amazing.
Did y'all do something mean?
No, what did I don't remember. What did we? And then it was 30 seconds of silence, and then they all at the same time were like, "Yeah, I gotta go do stuff for my." We should go back and clip that. I can't, dude. I've never figured out how to clip things on the. What did I want to say? Tumblr.
Do you not like British people?
People is a strong word. Yeah. The British.
There's really not much scoring going on.
Yeah.
Beep. He had time to back up for that. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh. I don't mind. At least that means we're not getting scored on too much. It mainly seems... Yeah. It seems like a kind of... Oh, my. Whoops. But we gotta say something.
Yeah.
So how have you enjoyed your life as a Braden for the week? Are you sure it says you're king in the... It says you're King Braden.
No, I don't know what that means. I've never heard anybody on my time on planet Earth.
Although I think during the early 1700s, the King of England was actually German.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So maybe you don't have to be a Brayden just to rule them. Supposedly stream can hear Mason and I, but not you, Mr. Ethan. Have I just been talking to myself the whole time? Ugh.
There we go. Hey, hi. Please come to Tabletop Club since no one heard me say it before. Let me also add a noise suppression filter if there's not already one.
Hey,
There already is. Awesome.
Frank.
What? Uh-oh,
It's
Rocket
our
League
stream.
crashed.
Oh. Ethan, check your phone.
Check my phone. Why my phone? What?
I sent you something through Instagram.
Through Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did your game just crash, or was it?
No, my
His
game
game.
just crashed. It's all good. Or I might have
Oh.
got... Oh no, something else might have happened potentially, but... Oh, there we go. Oh, no, I think I know what video that is. Hold on, let me get back in the game. Alright, let's join in, let's do that.
Yo, that's pretty cool, Brain.
Wait, what?
What?
It just didn't work again. Why is it kicking me out? This is interesting. There we go. And,
Oh, right, it's season 2,
It is
aka
season 2.
not owned by the same company? Question mark.
I don't know.
Who?
Have it-
What?
The game has been out for a long time for
It
this
has
to only be season 2.
Well, it's because they got
Oh, yep.
exclusivity with Epic, I think.
Weird.
Right?
I'm not sure why it keeps doing that, but I guess we won't be able to watch it then, huh?
Are you still able to stream it?
No, like, my game just crashes, period.
Oh. Have you tried not doing that?
I have not.
Hmm.
Yeah, it seems to be having issues in general. I wonder if it's because I'm using Steam. I don't know.
Is it in an Epic Games thing now?
It is an Epic Games thing.
Yeah, it's owned by Epic Games, I think. Not the game itself, I think.
I don't know. I really I don't know how that works, like, legally. Yeah, weird. It just crashes, and there's like a bunch of asterisks where text should be. It's very interesting. Well then, interesting. I guess we'll have to wait to hear the results back from the team.
Yeah.
You should probably let them know that they're gonna have to join in, at least tell us what happened.
Okay. Well, I will throw out some wacky conversation topics at you,
Oh, Lord.
and feel free to shoot some of these down.
Okay.
Real quick, Ethan, did you see the thing I sent you?
I did see it's yeah, I've seen it.
Ain't it great?
It's pretty he's schmoving, I'll say that.
He is.
So, theoretically, or realistically, depending upon your beliefs, You are now the DJ for heaven.
Mhm.
What are the first 3 songs you're gonna play?
Stairway to Heaven, instantly.
I feel like that's a good one.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like you'd have to put on some like really heavy metal, like just
The new Lil Nas X song.
yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. I don't know. Then
AC/DC.
I don't.
no, I feel like then you put on like I don't know. Then you put in like some like random Dio song or like Devil Went Down to Georgia or something like that.
Yeah, because the issue with playing AC/DC is that now I have to listen to AC/DC. You know?
Do you not like AC/DC?
Also, I don't
No.
think they have a lot of really religious songs. You know.
They've got vaguely religious songs.
Highway to Hell.
Highway to
Oh,
Hell,
yeah.
Hell's Bells, that kind of thing. But all those songs are really just it's less it's like with Dio, it's like oh yes, I am a devil going back to hell where I came from. And like AC/DC will name a song like oh man, I'm in hell now, and it's actually just about him like
I guess I'm here now.
it's about him it's about the main character being on like a motorcycle and seeing a girl, and that's it. That's the whole song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They come up with cool
Dio, it's
titles and you
literal.
can't run around them.
AC/DC, it's metaphorical. You know.
Bad Out of Hell by Meatloaf. That's what I play.
Interesting.
Good song. Like a bat out of hell, I'll be gone when the morning comes.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Sure.
Yes. Did you look up icebreakers?
Weird conversation starters. Okay. Weird conversation starter. All of these are like 99% of these thoughts in these websites are kind of awful.
Mm.
Like, who asks, "Do you like music?"
No, I hate it.
Nah, I think it's actually kind of bad.
I put chopsticks in my ears and then waggled my head around until they burrowed their way into my brain. So that way I never have to listen to music again in my life.
If you had a magic box that could bring back an inanimate object that you've lost in your life, what would you bring back?
When I was 10, I had this weird Thomas the Tank Engine thing, right? It was like the size of the I don't know how to describe it dimensionally. You know what I mean? It's like a pretty big cardboard box, right? And it came with these plastic rails, and it was battery powered, so you could set up a railway through your house and then sit down in it and go along the path. That's what I'd get. That's what I'd call back to me.
Huh.
I don't know if this is more or less dumb, but in middle school I
Thanks.
had this copy of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and I brought it with me on a camping trip to Boy Scouts because we do this one camping trip in the winter where we go to a cabin and we could like bring games and stuff, and it was like kind of like it was a Christmas present for the troop. And I brought my copy of Alpha Sapphire with me, and I had a bunch of like stuff on it, and I planned to shiny hunt a little bit on it over the trip, and I did. And then at some point I switched Alpha Sapphire for Pokemon Sun, and I never saw that copy of Alpha Sapphire ever again. And I had a lot of time on that, and I want it back, please.
Yeah.
Mine is honestly going to be very similar to that. I still don't know where my DS is.
I have one. Do you want it?
I have 2 DSs actually.
I had my original DS was gray.
Mhm.
They hadn't even come out with any colors for it yet.
Oh,
And
the old clamshell.
I think
No,
there's
Did you have the one before the clamshell, like the really wide one? Because there was
the
Lite.
original.
Yeah.
the thing-
Jeez.
Yeah, and I had 10 or 12 games for it. Yeah, the original. It was the thing. You know, it was after the SP, but before the light.
Yeah. That's the
I have-
clamshell.
Yeah.
I also sold my Game Boy, and kind of immediately regretted it.
Game
I
Boy
used
Color, Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance. I sold my Game Boy Advance in like 12 games or so to fund some paintball equipment,
Mm.
and the dude broke the Game Boy the next day.
Wow.
How do you even do that?
He had it in the bottom of his backpack, set his backpack down, and it just cracked the screen.
Wow.
Something I had cared for like 5 years, are just smashed instantly.
I have a Game Boy Advanced. I don't have any games for it really, except for Link to the Past, but I have it.
I wish I had one of those like old, like classic handheld consoles. All I have is I have a DS Lite that I don't use, like original DS Lite, because I don't have any games for it. And I have a DS IXL, which is like a year later I would have gotten the 3DS, which means I could have played every DS game. But nope, I'm just stuck to the first half, if I even buy any. But
You know what was good on DS? Advanced Wars. Did y'all ever play that?
I did not. I've heard a lot of good things about it though.
actually, I want to change my answer. I used to have my cousin gave me a hand-me-down PSP, and I lost that. I want that back.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure there's other things that are like more important that I could replace the DS with, but like I can't think of them at the moment.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I could. I could like find like some like large sum of money or misplaced, or some very valuable object I've misplaced. Something like that.
I mean,
But that's
I have
sum of money,
something,
just something
but
that's worth
saying,
a large sum of money.
I have something, but saying, "Oh, I wish I could have my birth certificate teleported to," like that doesn't, it's not cool.
Okay. Don't judge me. This one is already on here. I did not come up with it.
Okay.
What is your favorite SpongeBob episode?
This one
is already on here. I did not come up with it.
Go.
What is your favorite?
Sandcastle.
Sandcastle.
The Sandcastle
That is
episode.
actually a great option.
Without a doubt.
What is my favorite SpongeBob episode? I would not. Oh god, I haven't watched it in so long. Emma, you go, and then I'll have an.
I don't even know what's going on.
Favorite SpongeBob episode?
I don't know. I used to watch it to fall asleep, so it's been a while since I've actually paid attention.
In case viewers, in case you can't tell, Emma actually hasn't slept in a month.
Yeah.
Interesting. What's yours, Humphreys?
I don't know if I can pick one. It would probably be something from season 1 or season 2, but like even season 3 is great. I'm partial to the Band Geeks episode.
Band Geeks is very good. I think Band Geeks is their best episode. It's not my favorite, but it's the best.
Bubble Buddy. It was the same episode as the Leif Erikson Day.
Yes.
I thought that one was really good. Season 1, I think it was where they taught Squidward how to blow a bubble?
I don't know. Yeah, I think that was season 1.
What is it? Oh god. 3 times.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
Yeah. Bring it around. That my mom regularly quotes that to me. Also, there was an episode of SpongeBob that was pulled recently.
Which one?
From Quarantined Crab.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Somebody has the clam flu.
Oh yeah, there's also the other one. The oh god.
Oh, they pulled the panty raid episode.
The panty raid. Inappropriate for children, I guess.
I think the panty raid episode might be my favorite episode of SpongeBob. It's so stupid. It's that joke, and then what's the other? That joke's the panty raid is a good joke. The pill. Mr. Krabs having his blinkers on. It's just such a good.
Oh,
episode.
are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah,
that's the one for the panty raid. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Dying for Pie is pretty good.
This should be fun. The first few seconds of these two songs are basically the same thing. When you hear this intro, are you hoping it is Ice Ice Baby or Under Pressure?
Under Pressure. They're the
Ice
same
Ice
song.
Baby.
They're the same song.
Under Pressure.
You guys are wrong.
Under Pressure is objectively better.
Under Pressure is objectively better, and Ice Ice Baby is a bad song. But it is such a bad song that it's goofy to the point where I like listening to it. You know what I mean?
Under Pressure.
I cannot vote against a Queen song. I think Queen is probably one of the top 5 bands of all time. You are more than welcome to disagree with that.
Yeah, I have made it very clear to people who have asked me, and people have not asked me stuff like this. People have brought up Queen around me, and I've brought up my opinion unsolicited multiple times.
Mhm.
I don't like Queen at all. I think they are not great, and I think they are massively overhyped as a band. But I mean,
I will
David Bowie.
I will not cover Queen at ARGS.
why not?
It's one of the few bands that I refuse. I do not think we will do a good enough job.
You
have
guys
a
are all talking
choir,
about Queen,
don't
but
you?
I just said it because David Bowie, honestly.
Yeah, David Bowie's great. If you guys had a choir, I think you guys could pull off Bohemian Rhapsody. Or like
We would need a lot of solid vocalists plus we need to be able to rehearse in person, but that's a different story. But yes, we would need at least 4 or 5 really good vocalists in the band.
I think if you guys pulled off Purple Rain in the way you did, I think you guys could pull off Bohemian Rhapsody. I think Purple Rain is a much harder song to pull off than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Here is one. I've lost. Oh, here it is. And I will add my own addendum. So the original question is, if you could have dinner with any one person in history, who would it be? My addendum, what would you be eating?
Nice. One person. Ethan, you go first.
I can't. I need to think of a person first.
Jack Stopper.
No,
Really?
Dead or
You wouldn't-
alive?
You wouldn't eat dinner with Jack Stopper.
I feel like it would be. I feel okay. The thing is though that that's something like I could reasonably do. Like I could like. He's a very
do
humble
something.
person who doesn't live too far away.
You could just be like, hey, well, I see you at that Burger King you played at.
Yeah,
you know?
I
Bro.
could just reasonably happen to be in the same Burger King as him, and be like, "Oh, hey, Jack, yo, I'm a big fan of your music." You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be the same as eating dinner, but I mean, like, I don't know. I feel like it would also be really awkward, because he's not. I don't know. He's an interesting person, but also I feel like if you've seen interviews with him, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he gives off. I've not seen interviews with him based purely off of the way I've seen him, like the way he acts in videos and that kind of thing.
Mhm.
He seems like very awkward.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did an interview once about pop food, which you've listened to Pop Food, you've heard the album, and he said his motive behind making it was sports and drinking water after sports.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I don't know. Did you think of someone?
Me? I've got a couple options. But all of them are pretty. I don't know. Like, I could say, this one's gonna sound stupid. Do you know who Huey Long is?
No, I do not.
He was a politician in Louisiana in the 1930s,
Mhm.
and he's probably one of my biggest idols.
Mhm.
And I'd like to sit down with him, but also he's a politician from Louisiana in the 1930s.
Mhm.
So I'm not entirely sure that'd be particularly fun for me.
Would my safety be accounted for?
What?
Would my safety be accounted for?
Why?
I'm thinking of. I was just trying to think of like the most
We got your
interesting.
back. We can handcuff people to the table.
Okay, cool. Charles Manson. I think it would just be interesting.
Charles Manson, Ted Kaczynski.
Cause he's like dude's insane. Like he's got to have some sort of interesting story, right?
Well, no, you've heard him talk before. He's crazy, but he's not really fun crazy. You know what I mean? There are people that are fun crazy.
I don't know.
Charles Manson is egomaniacal and narcissistic. And like, okay, look, do you hate people who are like, as a person who's watched a couple Charles Manson interviews, do you hate people who are like really like pseudo intellectual?
But that's no. But I do hate those type of people. But it's also really interesting to watch them go on about something, and then you challenge it, and then them talk more about it. You know what I mean?
But yeah, but like, how do you challenge? Like, okay, for an example, that Death Grip song, "Beware," where
Yeah.
he's at the intro. How do you argue against that?
I don't even remember what it is. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh God, I'm gonna look it up now.
While he's looking that up, I can give. I came up with 3 answers.
All right.
And honestly, I don't really have an official one. But I can think of deceased family members, so I can kind of learn more about my past and what
Yeah, that's
people that came before me. I think that would be really cool and valuable. I don't know if that is something that you guys have necessarily started running into with your lives yet, but when you start opening up things and going through people's attics after they're gone, it's really an interesting and enlightening time. Fictional character. Honestly, I would really like to sit down and have a meal with Ron Swanson. I know we wouldn't say much, and that's fine. The food would be excellent. We could agree on 3 things. Shake hands and have a good day. If it was like a real life actor, I've always wanted to meet Liam Neeson.
Okay.
I would probably pee myself.
Okay.
But
I would probably be uber intimidated. He's also like a foot taller than I am.
All right.
Good
Okay.
Lord.
I didn't think about like celebrities that we like. Honestly, I think I have a better answer, and I think that would be Michael Cera.
Fair.
And I think I would eat spaghetti with him because it's like no. I think burgers. I would have burgers.
Why?
Because they're the hardest food to eat while not looking awkward, and he's already an awkward enough person.
So you just be sitting there trying to eat this burger while talking to you.
Yeah.
And you just watch him look awkward.
Yeah.
I've come up with 3 answers for living, dead, and fictional.
Okay.
Okay. Living, Ted Kaczynski. Okay. He's got the same weird morbid vibe that like Charles Manson does, right? But he's also a Harvard grade mathematician and has legitimately cool concepts about like what is it, like anarcho-naturalism and that kind of thing. And I think having a talk with him would be cool. Dead, Joe Strummer, Strummer, something like that. He's the frontman for The Clash. He died in like 2004, and I've always wanted to talk to him about stuff. And fictional, crap, I forgot my fictional one. Yeah. Ethan, you got Michael Cera. Anybody else?
Dead. I would probably talk to.
Talk to the dude that invented D&D.
Is he dead?
Gary Gygax, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He died in like 20 something.
I would talk to I would talk to Steven Hillenburg, I think.
Huh. He's pretty cool. Yeah, he seems like he'd be cool to talk to.
He's a cool guy, and he's a kind of funny guy too. And he was also a really smart guy. You know what I mean?
Robin Williams would be cool.
Yeah, Robin Williams would also be really good. He's also really funny. But yeah, and fictional.
I think fictional might be the hardest one.
Yeah, there's just so many to pull from it. It's like, what are you looking for when you're talking to a fictional character?
Yeah, like Duke Nukem would be interesting to talk to.
Yeah, that's true.
So, how are you, kid?
We got pretty close to them. It was a pretty good match. I had fun.
Did you guys ultimately lose?
Yeah, we ultimately lost, but it was really close. It was 3-2.
Interesting.
Them us.
Good. Well, I mean, unfortunate that we lost, but I'm glad you guys were able to keep up that tightly.
Yeah.
It's we unfortunately lost the stream. Ethan's game just is having issues,
Yeah.
so we've just been vamping until you guys let us know how it went.
Yeah, and then we played a final GG's game.
Oh, a 6th round just for giggles.
Yeah, just for giggles.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad you guys were able to get together and practice as a team today. That's certainly nice and helpful.
I'm trying to get them to do a bit more rotation. One of the big problems I see us doing is we're all we can't like see each other. So it's like one of us goes for the ball and then another comes like blindsided and we go at the ball together, and it's like double committing is like the worst thing you can ever do. So we're gonna try to work on that all the next times we play together.
Good.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Well, thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Josh. Josh, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Oh, well, it was just a good game. We can do better, but overall, I would say it was fun.
I feel like we performed better as a team since we're like getting to like know each other and like not like getting to know each other like we already know each other, but like learning each other how like Josh is like more on the offense, so it's like he's the one like mostly scoring all the goals, and I'm trying to like stay back to prevent any balls from getting anywhere. It's just that we need a bit more time together, and I think we can improve more than what we've played today.
All right.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Looks like it's time for Overwatch practice.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Good.
Here's to Overwatch, I guess.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Sammy.
No problem.
Fictional character. I can't think of one. I really can't.
Do you know Charles Manson recorded folk albums?
Dang.
Before all the, Charles Mansoning?
Wow.
Yeah. He also worked closely with the Beach Boys. One of their first big hits was a Charles Manson written song.
Wow. Well, I think that's it for stream then, since I can't think of a fictional character. Thank you everyone for coming out. And we will be streaming again next Tuesday, for League of Legends.
Yeah, because I think we're unavailable for the Monday match. So yeah, Tuesday. Right. Although next week is spring break, we will still do our best to bring you some fun content.
Yep. Thank you all for coming out again, and see you guys then.